Alright, we are back with... Whoop, hang on a second. Alright, yeah, we are back with Star Wars Galaxies on the Basilisk server. Continuing our Jedi grind. If the template that I've been suggested winds up to be correct, we've only got 9 more boxes to go. Gotta finish up Celerity, Synergy, and Protection. Synergy only up to 3. So, hopefully that's correct. We're definitely over halfway done. We'll just have to wait and see. Just finishing up buffs here. I do have to go become a combatant. I did die and I forgot to do it. So. Hey Ronnie, how's it going?
How's it going?
What's up?
Not too much. Just sitting here watching some other streamers.
Yeah, I just started mine.
Yep, I just turned God, I don't even know how to say this guy's name that we're in here with. Savashi? How do you say that?
I'm back.
So how do you say your name?
I don't even know. I randomized it, buddy.
Alright. I'm gonna call you Bosh.
Or Shy
Savash.
or Vosh or Shy,
Shove?
whatever you wanna.
Shove?
Shy. Shove, Shy, whatever.
Yeah, but he'd never heard of Star Citizen, so I kind of linked him to a couple streamers and showed him that.
How do you not hear Star Citizen?
I know, yeah. It looks good. I was watching What the Fuckosaurus. I was asking him like if he'd ever subbed to a streamer before, and he said no. And I told him that I'd only subbed once. It was for a guy for Star Citizen. He was like, "What game?" And I was like, "What? You never heard of it?" So I linked in the website. I linked him What the Fuckosaurus channel, and I got one more odd channel for you to check out, man.
Catching up on the VODs? That's a lot of VODs.
Since you're okay with PUBG and disrespect, check out this fucking guy.
I think this is number 97. Yeah, that's a lot of videos. And they're long.
I'm gonna have to reopen up Discord just 1 second.
Yeah, today I get to try out my Gen 4 Saber, finally.
Oh, where'd he go?
Doing a lot of jumping forward. Went through like 8 and 2 hours. Yeah, that's probably the only way to do it. Probably go nuts if you try to watch every bit of it.
There he is.
Yep, I just had to open it up in admin.
Here you go, dude. Check out fucking Grandpa Gaming, dude.
I was gonna say I did a dumb today. I got to the village and I immediately attacked. What are they? The shadows that are there, and got killed instantly.
Yeah, they're stronger than normal shadows too. So.
Freaking Grandpa, dude.
Oh,
80 years old.
He plays
Playing
Warhammer.
Not the first death I had,
Warhammer,
but
PUBG, a few other games too.
it's the first one that I've done on purpose.
Tell you what, for his age and all that kind of stuff, dude, just a technology gap in between, you know what I mean, for like most people playing games like this. I don't know, like it seems like once people start getting like much older than me that like they never played video games.
I need to keep my squad leader there
like
because
I'm born, but yeah,
looking for something on the bazaar. Having a hard time finding everything. Can't wait till Friday, get my old drive into install, and try out the swordsman build. Yeah. It doesn't take long. The character build doesn't, compared to the rest, anyway. Alright, so we're just gonna run with me, no squad leader, since I'm looking for something. And I'll worry about the Warren. The Warren's not too bad. There's some pretty good guides out there. Hey Sam Crow, Mastodon. I wouldn't know who's first. Oh, well, first comment, that's different. North.
So Diamond, you know what today is, huh?
Not particularly.
The old man day.
Oh, maybe.
The moment I log in.
Possible.
Yeah.
Well, no, it hasn't been 24 hours, never mind.
No, it has not.
It's at least 10 minutes after you log in.
Probably have a walkthrough guide playing on my other monitor, try to follow step by step. That's what I did.
You never know, you might get lucky though.
Mm-hmm.
Am I any closer to affiliate? Yeah, I'm 0.2 average viewers away. So if I have another day like yesterday, I'll probably hit it today.
I need to do some missions and get some money.
Yep, I'm about to go. Burn a Joe, put up this fucking bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
And get some more XP.
There'll be 2 streams tonight. It's always at 6 p.m. The 1 p.m. is just an extra one if I'm not working.
It's a bonus stream.
Pretty much.
Down south, man, we call that lanyap.
I always heard it's good to keep a schedule, so I set one.
I'll be back in a few.
Now if we can just get a lot more people interested in galaxies, we're good to go. But that's the point of the streams, get people interested. Where the hell's my piccata pie? And why isn't it on my hotbar? That could have been bad.
I don't know, there's a lot of people that don't like this version of the game.
Alright, now we're under control.
People like it.
It's just old. Sent a couple of friends that used to play Galaxies back in the day to check out some of the videos. Uh-oh. Why am I getting knocked down now? Yeah, the more people we get playing, the better. Why am I getting hit so much?
Not many people want to put that much time and effort into an older game.
I've never been hit that much before. Not with piccata pie running. maybe it'll stabilize now. Yeah, this is with clear skies. No storms, pretty clear. I need to make sure this is my Gen 4 Saber. Well, it must be if it's got the pearls in it. So yeah. Yeah, 4th generation. I need to move. Move, dummy. There you go. Alright, I probably need to tweak the timer on that dervish macro too. Double blade is probably the best one to grind on because you get dervish. That's the first skill you want to go for is dervish 1. Two-handed, well, you hardly ever see anyone use that. It sucks. And one-handed is good for PvP because of the mind hits. Other than the double-bladed looking better. But those are the practical reasons. Back in the day, it seemed most Jedi used the two-handed. I don't know why. Yeah, I've got to tweak the timer on that. Drop it about 2 seconds. It should be good. Drop that real quick. Oh, I know what's wrong too. I'm not even using Dervish 2. What the hell? I'm still using Dervish 1. I really need to change this. So I might not need to change the timing. But I do need to change that. That was stupid. Guess I'm just old-fashioned. I like to see my Jedi with the Obi-Wan Darth Vader. Yeah, it's just, for PvP it's not practical, but for PvE it's fine. I mean, the double-bladed is action hits, leg hits with Dervish. Two-handed is body hits, I believe, yeah. Health hit. And one-handed is mind. Alright, let's see how the Dervish 2 works. Pull up the combat tab. A different animation with a throw in it. That's cool. Yeah, I like this animation better. Why am I getting hit? What the hell is going on? Alright, this is really starting to get to me. like I got worse all of a sudden. I lost defense or something, but I can't imagine where. $37, $37, $37, $35, $39. How have they not been hit yet? What the hell is going on with my defense? I think I forgot something about Dervish too. I think it's a cone, not an AoE. Need to double check that. Means I'm gonna have to move them around each time. Devastating move, all enemies in a cone, yeah. So I've got to position the mobs. Which is fine. That was about right, about 4,000 damage. This isn't the best saber I can make. Alright, while I'm traveling, continue the search. Looking for the server best resources for sabers. Having a hard time finding steel. Only found one on the entire planet or galaxy so far. I think I know why I'm getting hit. I did forget that Dervish is in a cone. So any mobs that are behind me or out of the cone radius aren't getting stated. No dizzy, no blind. That may be increasing the hits. Alright, so the first skill we're going to pick up is going to be Celerity 2, and we're going to get Force Run 1. That's not very fast, about as fast as a Burst Run, but it does last much longer. And we should be able to pick that up before the stream ends. It's only 400,000. Way too many resources on this galaxy. Right now I'm on paid items 2601 to 2700. There's just no way to look for a specific item. That's what sucks. let's do this the right way. Means I may have to have him chase me on the speeder for a little bit. Get the hell out. Nope, I'm still getting hit. What the hell? That's a small cone. Because the lair wasn't even getting hit right then. Damn it, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this with Dervish too. This is not good. Yeah, they're not even getting hit right now. I've got to figure out what the cone is. So this is weird. And my speeder is dead. Great. It wasn't hitting it at all, though. I might just have to grind with Dervish 1. At least then I don't have to worry about what's behind me. Yeah, it was a cone, because one of them got hit just now. Yeah, see, it's hitting all of them now. I just got to get the right experience. Well, nope, it didn't hit all of them. It missed that one. My experience with cone attacks is not great. They seem to miss. Yeah, it seems like it. I'm gonna switch back to Dervish 1. Killed my speeder. That's what it's seeming like. It's missing at least most of the mobs. Alright, you just have to save Dervish 2 for PvP. That sucks. Oh well. Wait a minute, it's not Dervish 1, it's just Dervish. Alright, yeah, we'll just have to use Dervish 1 with the Gen 4 Saber. It'll still be a little faster. just not as fast. I could use Dervish too, but I gotta get him, I'd have to run around and get him positioned pretty much perfectly every time. And that's why I'm getting hit, because it's not stating them. So yeah, faster and safer if I don't use Dervish 2 to grind. Yes, that moving around and positioning is a pain, yeah. I was hoping it'd be like a cone like point blank area blast. That one's pretty decent. I mean, it's a wide cone too. But apparently Dervish is not a wide cone. Oh shit. How did I not get attacked? Well, I'm not gonna complain. I'm being followed though. Damn it. I'm the right one. The hell is heal self all? Things are still following me. What? Alright, now we shouldn't be getting hit near as much. And yep. High 2,000, low 1,000 damage. And we attack faster. That's fine. Yeah, Dervish 2 was the problem. Anything outside of that cone radius doesn't get stated with stun, dizzy, blind, and they hit me a lot more often. If I was doing Vorators, I probably wouldn't have that problem. I'd still have the problem with getting them in position to kill them, but I wouldn't be getting hit as much. But Vorators suck for experience. And yes, Rifleman said he was getting 1,889 experience per kill on these things. I'm only getting 1,800. I don't know what's up with that. Pretty sure the cap is supposed to be 1800. I'm in a group with the squad leader. Unless the bonus scales, depending on how many people are in it. I'm always in small group. He's joining the big, huge group out of the outpost. Oh shit. Don't kill me. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing about a week or so, and then I finish my template. Maybe not even that long. I was watching another person's video on how to level up classes, and he was always in huge 15-person groups. Yeah, there is a group bonus. I just don't know if it scales depending on how many are in the group. Or if it's just a standard group bonus. Southeast. And the problem with grouping is you split the credits however many ways there are people in the group. These are getting split 2 ways. That's why I normally have the squad leader following, so I can get all the credits. Yeah, if you're worried about money, you don't want to be in a big group. That's for sure. Hey, Lances. How's it going? Yeah, that's the plan, is after I'm full template, we might have to wait until Rifleman's full template, but he's not too far behind me. I don't know if he wants to do it on his Jedi, though. But yeah, put one together for Corvette. Bringing a medic, so you don't have to find one later. I don't do crafting, so I wouldn't be much help on a crafting macro. I understand how they work and some of the commands, but I couldn't put one together. But yeah, with the experience gain, like I said, I just don't know if it scales or not. If it scales, then that would explain why he's getting that much more, because I run in a small group, 2 people. Fortunately for medic, there's only one line that deals with crafting. Same with doctor, if you go that high. Well, the pet doesn't really. I've got pets, but they don't really count as far as the. I don't think they count for the experience. I think it has to be actual people, but I'm not sure on that. If it does, then I'm running a group of 8, 6 pets and 2 people. Damn it! What the hell? Oh, now I know why. Got a pie wore off. I'm not paying attention today. The new tune should be done soon, right before you finish the Jedi. Yeah. You don't really need a full template for the Corvette, not if you're going to go with a group, but it helps. All I gotta do is next when I go rebuff, just join the big squad leader group and see how that goes. Because that group can get to about 20 people. Burning through force quicker, but that's expected. I'm doing faster attacks. And my force cost is at 10 instead of 9. All you have left is Swordsman. Played a lot over the weekend. Yeah, Swordsman's not too bad to level up. I think the worst combat one is Rifle and Fencer. Rifleman because of the speed, and Fencer partly the speed, but also a weaker weapon. Swordsman's kind of slow, but that power hammer, if you got a good one, does some pretty damn good damage. Most of the one-handed experience grinding faction. Yeah, it's faster with the rebels. I imagine the same for Imperials. I just never grinded them. Don't destroy my speeder. There's something going on. I'm still getting hit too much. I'm getting hit more than I was with before I had Master Saber, and I should be getting hit less. Just a bad RNG day? Basilisk Gaming. Jedi's name is same as here. I try to keep my main character's name the same as the streaming name. Maybe something here. That could be the problem right there. My squad leader might be too far away and I'm not getting her bonuses. Rally didn't work just now. Diamond games, yeah. That might be the problem right there. So I'll stop looking for those and head back to him. The squad leader buffs are zone related. They might also be distance related. Trying to figure out, because I used to play on Basilisk, met a really nice Jedi. It was a good friend. Yeah. I've only been playing on Basilisk for about a year, with about a 4-month break after The Last Jedi came out. And was Kislin? I don't know, it doesn't sound familiar. But pretty much from the time I've started, I've been alone. Hardly ever grouped. But that's because ever since I started, it's been one long continuous grind. Whether it's this guy or one of my other 9 characters. Direction is that? Southeast. But the good thing is, the grinding is about to come to an end. I'll be able to interact more with people in the game. Grinding always goes better with a group. That's the one thing I remember most. That's why I'm always grouped. I said most of the time the other person is following me. That way I can do 4 missions at a time. This is my 97th stream for the Jedi Path. And each stream is an average of 3 hours long. And it started with the initial character rebuild. So it takes a while. And I haven't done any grinding or anything like that except for when I was on stream. So I've done the entire path on stream. Grinding group, yeah, you kill things a lot quicker, especially when you're a lower level. It speeds up that process. Yeah. And I'm almost done. I've got 9 more boxes. I think I figured it out yesterday. It was like 8.2 million experience to go. And I should be getting my invitation to the Jedi Knight Trials after...
Anybody know a good place to buy Imperial detonators?
After about 6 more boxes. I've never used grenades. I don't know. Well, I'm going to be setting up a template for the FRS system. And I still have to get a hold of a guild leader. Still getting hit like crazy. But we think it's going to be Master Saber, 4004 healing, and 4403 enhancer. So all I have left is the enhancer boxes. I have a Master Bounty Hunter and Basilisk, but want to make a Jedi. Yeah. As long as you're ready for the time commitment, it's not a problem. No defense. Oh, wait, sorry. Novice Defender, Novice Brawler. I forgot about that. And I've already got Novice Defender. That's going to be possibly the best template to progress in the FRS system for a dark side Jedi. For a light side Jedi, it's a different template. I just don't know what that is. I have no interest in light side. Light side, I think he said it was going to be a dual mastery spec. And I need to get a hold of that guy. Where is his information? No, that's not it. Brackus. Hell, what's this guy's name at? Got sent a link for the guild, but now I can't find it. Is that it? Yeah, no, that's not it. Damn it. Ah, there we go. So the guild's name is Love. Let me see if anybody's on. Nope. Nope. He's on, but he was on yesterday and didn't respond. Probably AFK. Might be an AFK bot. The BH is pretty grindy. The weapons part isn't bad. The investigation one takes a little while. If you're looking for quickest way to get server, Basilisk isn't the answer. We got normal experience and it's a 3-week phase. I think, I want to say Awakenings or Aftermath has like 6 or 8 times experience and 1-week phase. Not sure exactly the numbers on that. But definitely faster. It's just got a much smaller population. Why am I getting hit so damn much? Got a pie. I'm not missing anything compared to yesterday, but I'm getting hit too much. I believe so. I'm not, I say I've never been on them. It's just from what people told me while I'm streaming. not it. But it doesn't matter. Fast is boring. It takes a sense of accomplishment away when you get given things too fast. Yeah. Don't have much time to play. Where's my speeder? I might just have to email this guy. Post on the forums. Post created. Oh, it was created not long ago. 4 days ago, okay. Yeah, once I'm done with the template, then I can start streaming PvP battles, FRS fights, and challenges when that's in. Other content, Corvette, Tuscans, can't remember what else is here. Been a while since I've done much else but grind. Crate hunting. Fending off bounty hunters. Like the one yesterday. You part of the mass stream they did the other week? No, I joined them, but I didn't stream it. But I didn't join them until they went to crates. I jumped on my commando to help them kill it faster. But we're planning some others, so we'll have some more. I'm gonna hop back on that grind. Just need to stick with it. I've always wanted a Jedi, but it took forever. And you've got time. If you played on Basilisk before, you probably know that Basilisk is going to get wiped eventually. Still got a few years to go, but keep that in mind as well. Yeah, just the crate part. It was taking a while for them to kill the crate. So the commando helped speed it up a little bit. So. This is not the actual server that they're aiming for. This is practically just a huge test server. The main one is going to be called Sun Crusher. Like I said, we're looking at least between 2 to 4 years at least. So everything I'm doing now, I'll have to do again. But I won't be streaming the entirety of it. I'll still be streaming parts of it. But I'll be going full bore on it. And I'll get full template much quicker. Basilisk before the wipe has still lasted longer live. Yeah. Yeah, it's just getting wiped, not shut down. I believe it's the end of the development transition. Yeah, it's once they're gonna work out add everything and then work out all the bugs that they can on the ground. Then they're going to bring in JTL, work out all the bugs there, and then that's when they're going to have more than likely a team transition and start working on the Sun Crusher server. But you say you got plenty of time if you wanted to start a Jedi now. It's not a very fast process. Yeah, I always say about two to 4, and that's minimum, even on the 4 years. It's likely when Suncrusher launches, you'll have a group to do the grind with, so it can speed up the process even more. Yeah. Well, you can group up in the village and before it, but for the actual Jedi grind, you don't really want to do that. Unless you're like me and you enjoy when a bounty hunter comes to kill you. Speaking of, I will be putting myself back on the terminals next week, this coming weekend. Probably do it Friday night, and we'll see if one comes for me. I should be a little stronger. I might even be, I'll be pretty close to full template, if not there. But we got a good bounty hunter on the one yesterday. I haven't met a bad one yet, as far as attitude wise. I was just happy that he didn't immediately get off the speeder and start attacking. He talked for a little bit. Alright, we're almost ready for training. Looks like we got 296,000. Probably 4 more missions. Yeah, but the only way I'm able to do this, knowing that it's going to wipe, is I consider it to be practice. I haven't PvP'd in this game since a little before the NGE on live. So I have to completely learn everything again. I'm slowly learning. I still have a lot to go though. So I not only get to stream the path, I get to stream basically PvP tutorials. Whenever I join that PvP guild. They won't be quite tutorials, it'll just be gameplay of it. Now we should be over 300,000. Yeah, 320,000. Oops. What the hell is his name? There it is. Son of a bitch. Two Dark Troopers, yeah, and ATST. Well, it's a max level on Dathomir, you're gonna need 2 characters, 4 Dark Troopers, and 2 ATSTs. For max level on Dantooine, you just need the 1 character, 2 Dark Troopers, and 1 ATST. So just double up for Dathomir. ground to get your first ATST. Running permission is so much, yeah. So if you want to get all the credits, the best options are going to be Dantooine solo with your pets. You get 27,000 per mission. If you go to Dathomir and you run solo but have the full group, you're only going to get about 17,000. So the only way to get the full 35 is to bring your other character along, like I do most of the time. I don't know why I'm not doing it today. Oh, I know why. Because I was going to look at resources on the other character. But I gave that up. So yeah, if you're going to run with just the solo character, go to Dantooine. But if you don't mind tagging along with your second character, come here. 2 tunes, 2 ATs, 4 Dark Troopers. Yeah, that pulls the top level Rancor. It's Enraged Rancor. Make sure it's not Bull Rancors. Yeah, Enraged Rancor. Bull Rancors are easy, except they disease and it gets bad. They'll cap out your wounds pretty quick. Which is fine, except I just don't like looking at the black bars. They're not going to kill you. And they're lower level missions. So remember though, you gotta have the second character auto follow, or they'll be out of range. As I say, the best option for solo is Dantooine. And you can go to a is it a job market? Can't remember the name of the type of the city. And if your character has slicing, you can slice the terminals and increase the payout. Yeah, TCAM Smuggler would be perfect for Dantooine. I think there's a couple cities that have that improved mission payout city. I can't remember which ones though. I haven't paid attention to that in a while. And while Rancors are your best option experience-wise, you get 9,000 per kill. It's still decently fast with the Vortors. You'll get like 7,000-ish per kill. So it's still doable. You can get 42k payout, yeah, when slicing. But you need Master Smuggler for that max payout, pretty much. So if you just wanted to make a money grinding tune, do like he did, the Master TK, Master Smuggler. Or Master Swordsman, Master Smuggler, but it has to have Master Smuggler. You're just going to need a lot of lock containers. I had a phase on this guy where he was actually slicing terminals. I forgot what I was doing at the time. It might have been during his character rebuild. That's been a while. I don't think I got to Master Smuggler though. I think I just maxed out the slicing without Master Smuggler. Yeah, I kept all my unlocked containers that I used to slice. They're all sitting in my guild hall. I don't know why. I need to get rid of them. But I got like 2 rows of unlocked containers on the back wall of my guild hall. They're unlocked. They're not locked. I kept all the ones I used for some strange reason. So they're pretty much worthless. Alright, this next mission set should be able to do it. 370, yeah, definitely. Probably the next mission will do it. Then we'll go train it up. Ah, shit. Oh well, I've already got speeder out. I don't need to fight. The only thing I have to do that I'm not looking forward to, I'm gonna have to do it here soon, is to look for clothing attachments. And the problem with that is all it says on the Bazaar terminal is clothing attachment. It means I have to scroll through every single one in the galaxy to find what I'm looking for. Or I can post on the forums.
Alright, I'm back. Diamond, when you're streaming, do you have like any of your like mic on like push to talk, like for example like Discord on push to talk, but the stream's wide open?
I've got hotkeys for OBS mute. That's why I accidentally mute my mic sometimes, because I set it up for my mouse on me. How many buttons do I have on this thing? One, two. Like I've got 8 buttons on my mouse, so I programmed one of them for mute.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I need to figure that out because that's kind of important sometimes too.
yeah, that's why I accidentally muted the mic during that bounty hunter fight.
Have you ever looked into the Elgato Stream Deck?
Never heard of it. I try to keep the stream as little cluttered as possible.
Yeah.
I don't like a bunch of things on it.
Yeah.
That's why that's one reason I don't do a webcam. Considered adding one, but like I said, I'd be too annoyed because it's covering the screen. But if I ever hit affiliate, then I gotta add a few things to it.
I linked you a video in Discord.
All right, PM or general?
Just general.
Okay.
It's a little piece of hardware that like I picked up a while back, and it's basically just got like got like a pad with a bunch of buttons on it, and you can integrate it in with like OBS, Stream Deck, and several other things. And basically, it's just like a shortcut maker.
Yeah.
Like for example, like whenever like I'm playing stuff, like I can be playing a game and then I have a hotkey to pull up like Streamlabs, and then I have another one to turn the stream on and off. I have a button that'll takes you to the to like the scenes and the sources for like different images, like stream start.
I've hotkeyed the scenes already. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I think that this thing like might be kind of like the step up from doing it like that way or whatever. So you might want to check into those or whatever. Because like I can like start any of the games by pressing the button, any of the scenes I want, like start, be right back, ending, and I have like I have like two like I have like intro and outro like animation stuff or whatever, and I have those on like hotkeys. And I thought that I had the mic on and off thing, but I must have like linked it up like a different way or something.
Yeah.
You can hit like and then like at the bottom right button I have it set up to where like if you hit that one it takes you to kind of like a page 2. So I have like all the games that like I normally play right there, and each little button is actually like a little TV screen, so you can like drop and drag like an image like down into it. So like my buttons will have like Star Wars Galaxies at EMU, have like a PUBG button, have like Escape from Tarkov button, Grand Theft Auto 5 button, poker button, and then hit like another button and it takes you to like all the main web pages that like I might go to like real quick, like eBay, Amazon, Newegg, Craigslist, Twitch, YouTube, 4chan.
That's more involved than I am at the moment.
It's pretty neat. I got it a few months ago, and yeah, I guess so. Yeah. God, it's been Jesus, it started July, huh? See, this year's flying by.
Yeah, but Galaxies is one of the few games that I don't have to switch scenes for, except for the AFK one.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got my normal layout, and then I've got what I call a cinematic layout, like say like Star Wars SWTOR, where it goes to cinematics. I'll switch it, and it removes everything except the game.
Yeah.
I don't like screen clutter, especially during a cinematic scene. But Galaxies doesn't have those. Two things I try to do. I clear the screen and I mute the mic. I don't like commentary during a cinematic scene either.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts when I'm trying to watch one. I'm like, shut up, I'm trying to see this. Gameplay is different. Because since I don't believe in consoles, if I want to experience a game like The Last of Us, is something like that, I'll pull up YouTube.
Don't believe in consoles.
No, I will never own one.
Dude, I promise you, they are real.
Oops.
They exist, dude. I have a Sega Saturn. It is fucking kick ass, dude. Dude, you cannot tell me Street Fighter versus X-Men's not awesome.
Never played it. Wouldn't know.
What? Yeah. I was one of those kids, like, after fucking high school, we had like a pub near our house. Not like a pub, but it was more of a like a pool hall, I guess, because they didn't sell liquor. And like lots of pool tables, tons of arcades, and man, it was vicious around the fucking Street Fighter 2 machines for quite a while.
Yeah, I had
So
the
like,
old time consoles, like when I was a kid and growing up, Ataris,
yeah,
Nintendos.
yeah,
I think the last one I ever owned was the original Xbox. After that, it's been PC Master Race 100%.
yeah, yeah. I have a NES, a Super Nintendo. Also have a Super NT, which is like a better than Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo. It's like 1080 and all this other shit.
ColecoVision, I had one of those.
I wish you had one of those.
What about Intellivision, Sam
Television. Sure. Yeah.
I remember them. I don't think I had one though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I'm on a quest to get those. I want to get a TurboGrafx 16. They had some really cool games.
I almost broke down and thought about buying when they did the re-release of the original Nintendo.
Yeah.
I almost got one of those.
You should. I would if I didn't already have. Let me think. I have 3 working Nintendos that like I've collected over time, and I have 2 that aren't working that I'm pretty sure I can fix. If not, I can still use the parts and then go on eBay and then like figure out like what I need and just replace it. Got this fucking flash cart. It's a fucking SD to NES flash cart. It has like every Super Nintendo, every Super Famicom, all kinds of like prototype games and stuff like that that never came out. All on one cartridge, which is cool. And it's not emulation. Somehow, I don't know, it flashes it over some kind of high tech shit or whatever. Like the one fucking cartridge was like $240 or something like that.
Yeah. And Sam says he still has an Atari, Jaguar, and the Commodore 64.
Dude, the fucking Commodore 64.
One of the original gaming computers.
Oh man, tell me you used to play World Games on the Commodore 64.
Yeah, I had one of those.
And where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, dude? I used to play those two so much. Yeah, it was awesome. The Commodore was cool, man.
There was one, it was a football game. I think it was called 4th and Inches. It was.
I don't think I had that one. I actually did not have the Commodore, but I had a friend of mine. I still remember his name. I've actually tried to find him. Dude, his name is Bobby Burger.
A unique name?
Yeah. It sounds like a restaurant or like a TV character or something like that. Like I'm trying to find him on Facebook, never could find the guy. But
yeah, the only reason I hate being a PC Master Race is Madden. I like Madden, but I haven't played it since Madden 08 was the last PC one, I think.
That's that's around the time that like I quit.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is like I quit right before I'm a Saints fan. I'm born in New Orleans.
Bears.
And oh no.
Yeah.
Fucking Bears. Dude, whenever we went up there for that NFC Championship game, I don't know, like 10 years ago or whatever, my best friend went up there and like he said that the Bears fans were such poor sports that they were like throwing like hit him with a snowball. and dude, my friend is he's 6'6" and like 280.
Yeah.
Like dude, like he's a living monster. And so and then like he was like I was about to turn around and walk right upstairs and just grab him, and then he said he noticed that there were 2 Chicago police officers like next to them just like laughing or whatever. So he was like, fuck this place.
Yeah, the one thing I want to do, I still never done, is actually go to a game at Soldier Field.
Wait a second, if you're a Bears fan, I think we have a Packers fan in this Discord too.
That's perfect. All right, let's see here.
Our friend here's from Wisconsin.
6 points for Celerity 2. I need to get rid of some more TK. Damn it. There goes my defensive tree.
Let me blow it up. I can't read.
Every time I get rid of TK, it hurts.
Yeah.
I'm down to the novice box and 2 boxes in the technique. Or what's it called? Striking. Precision striking.
Are you gonna go like Master Saber Defender, or
No,
what
I've
are
already.
you thinking?
I've got a temporary template that we think is going to wind up being the best one for the FRS system.
Yeah. And that's what, like dueling or something, or like how's that work?
Yeah, for Dark Side, it's basically you challenge the person that's above you. Dark Side is a popularity contest. It's by vote. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say light side or dark side? But light side is by voting. Alright, we're going to pick up Force Run 1, 100 max power, and 1 regeneration. And I got to make sure I don't hit that in town.
I've never seen anyone have multiple chat bars.
What, like that? Yeah, I don't like a single chat bar.
Oh yeah, the purple bar, man. I forgot about that.
Alright, back to grinding. Now we're going to be working on Celerity 3. We need 800,000. We're not going to get that on this stream, but we will finish it on the next one. And might as well get rebuffed real quick.
Never hurts. Good little refresher, you know? Freshen up.
And what sucks is if Madden ever comes back to PC, I'm going to suck at it because I haven't played it in so long.
Yeah. And at some point, I used to really get into that game too, but at some point it turned into this crazy freaking simulation.
Yeah, I keep up with the updates. I watch videos every now and then, and yeah, it doesn't change very much each year.
Like, yeah, but like now, like it's so difficult and complex, and you can just tweak everything. Like, I used to really like race car games a lot, and then, for example, like Gran Turismo turned into this like weird thing where you can like just tweak every aspect of the car, like raise this little bit of suspension here, and just like, and like I don't have any clue of like how to like play a game like that or whatever. So
Going for realism.
yeah.
But with Madden, my thing was the franchise mode, not so much the multiplayer.
Another friend of mine's into that too, and
What?
he actually likes the like the head coach football thing where you're a head coach instead of like actually playing. Yeah, like a football manager game or something like that. And like he gets all into it, makes like he like literally designs like quick like little logos for each team, and like decides like what city and state, and then like runs these whole sims or whatever. And then he tells me who wins. I'm like, that's awesome. You know, like is there anyone else playing this with you? It's like, no, it's all simulation. I'm like, man.
Yeah, manager ones are okay, but I like the watching the actual game, even if I'm not controlling it.
Yeah. Man, I hope the Saints do okay this year. Just anyone but the Falcons, dude. Even the Bears over the Falcons.
Bears are due.
I've not really kept up with them in a couple years.
Yeah, I've never lived in Chicago. The reason I'm a Bears fan is one of the first football games I can remember watching NFL were the '85 Bears.
Oh yeah, dude, I remember that too.
And if you're going to get introduced to football, that is probably the best team to have done it to.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was, of course, super young then. It's not super young, but I was younger, and yeah, I remember Jim McMahon, the not Icky Shuffle, Icky Woods was the refrigerator, and they had like that video, like the little rap video that they did, Super Bowl Shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the little GI Joe figure for William Perry the Fridge. That was really neat. That was like a mail away thing. Could get in stores. It was neat. What else?
I was 14 years old during the '85 Bears. That's about prime time for being impressionable.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're a couple years older than me, like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Born in '77.
You said you were 41. I'm 46.
Yep. Yeah. Man, but that team was so good, and it really. I will say that arguably the '85 Bears is kind of what got me into football. I mean, other than obviously like my father sitting me down and saying, "All right, son, we're watching some football." You know what I mean? But I do remember vividly the '85 Bears as being like a starting point for me to caring about football, and man, like even looking back, dude, that team, man, Walter Payton, Mike Singletary, Jim McMahon.
Well, the thing about the Bears is with McMahon, they could have had any quarterback in the league.
Dicka, you know.
And they would have still won. But McMahon fit the team perfectly.
He had one eye, right? One of his eyes is glass.
Yeah, bad, yeah.
And that's why he always wears the sunglasses, is because he's got a glass eye. It looks weird.
And Sam said he was 15, which is rare because it's very rare I find anyone in gaming that's older than me. So you're about a year older. My favorite phrase is, I've been gaming since it was invented, and it's true. Yeah, October for me, and I'll hit 47.
You guys ever watch the Twitch channel Buzzer?
Are you the one that hosts it all the time? I'll see it in the morning when I'm working. I'm like, what the hell is this? I know what the shows are, but I'm like, why are you streaming this?
Yeah, dude, I love those old '60s and '70s game shows, man. Like young Richard Dawson. Like right now, like I'm actually watching it on another like Twitch channel. I'm watching yours and Buzzer, but it's got Richard
I think the
Dawson.
last one I saw on yours was To Tell the Truth, old black and white.
Oh yeah, dude, it was a different world back then.
Yeah.
But I've stumbled over some really neat channels on Twitch. Like I told you that they have the one that's Twit, that's basically what's left over from Tech TV or G4.
I don't think I know that one.
Did you ever watch either of those shows back in the day on cable, like in the '90s?
I'm not familiar. I also grew up overseas, like in the Philippines, so I probably didn't get some of the shows.
Yeah.
Got most of them, but like that movies were delayed about a year back then.
Yeah.
Unless it was a huge one, Star Wars, E.T., things like that.
Yeah. You probably saw like X-Play back in the day with Morgan Webb and Adam review games and stuff. Maybe. Like that was kind of a big one. Yeah, G4 was cool, but it was better when it was Tech TV before that. Whoever bought and sold it tried to make it more mainstream, and they did, and it caught a more broad audience. But Tech TV dude used to be neat, man. They used to have these like just tech dudes just talking about like gadgets and like what's coming up, and like it was really really good.
I remember the
Like,
old gamer magazines.
yeah,
That's the only way we could get tips and tricks.
yeah. But it's neat to see them having their own like show on Twitch underneath a different name. So they're still doing stuff, which is pretty cool.
And back when the magazines actually had game demos, remember those?
Oh yeah, dude, EGM and GamePro. Shit. Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Yeah, that was the big one I had.
hmm Man, yeah, when they would have like a cool demo in a game. I remember like demos got real popular when like the first Xbox came out, like right around then.
Yeah.
They were putting like demos of like great games too. Like 3 cool demos on one disc. You're like, oh my god.
If you wanted to play with a friend, you had to take your cartridge to them.
Yep. Yep. Man, I still have a bunch of cartridges left, dude. Well, actually, I traded them all as a kid, but like a few months ago, I started rebuying them. So I probably have like 30 NES games. I probably have like same amount of Super Nintendo games, but then bought that flash card, so that's all of them right there. And man, since all these pixel games are popular now, like Minecraft and like first off, like Super Mario, I think has equivalent graphics to Minecraft, except for 2D and 3D, type stuff. But
I can't get into Minecraft.
I can't either. I've watched someone play it, and I was like, nah.
I don't think it's designed for our age bracket.
Nah. There's certain things like I missed the boat on, dude. Like I never got into Pokemon. Like I was always a Magic the Gathering type of nerd. I even tried the Star Wars collectible card game for a while, and I wanted that to work. But in my heart, I knew it wasn't as good as Magic, and eventually it just went away. I think Yu-Gi-Oh's probably gone, huh? That used to be real big.
Yeah, I've never played any of those. I know what they are, I just never played them.
Yeah, same here. What I did play, what was actually really cool, did you ever try Hero Clicks?
Don't think so.
It started off as like Marvel and DC. Like there are these little figurines, then they have like a little base with a little dial on it. And the dial has like different stats, hit points, movement, and all that kind of stuff. And then it's played on a board that is broken up into squares, for movement purposes and stuff. And in a way, it's kind of like chess, I guess, because the pieces have movements and stuff like that. But then they have different abilities, obviously. It was a really neat game.
Something us three will know, but I never had it, and I think I probably wanted it when I first saw it. The Power Glove.
Yeah. Yeah.
That thing was a piece of crap from what I heard, though.
Yeah.
But I keep
Not as
forgetting.
big as Rob the Robot.
I keep forgetting the name of the movie that the Power Glove showed in. That
Wizard?
Yeah, Wizard.
Fred Savage.
Yeah.
Dude, how hot was Winnie back in the day?
Oh yeah.
She was like the cute one for sure on TV.
Yeah, that's the original gamers, the arcades stuff. Do people even go to arcades anymore? There's still some around. We've got one where I live, but every time I walk by, it's practically empty.
Let me think. Not too far from where I live, there's a place called Barcadia, and it's kind of like what the name implies. It's it's basically like a Chili's, except for more of a bar than a restaurant, and then like arcades like all around. And I
Space
would go up there
Ace,
probably.
Dragon Slayer.
Yeah. It didn't have those. It had let me think. It had Mortal Kombat 2. It had Street Fighter Alpha 2 or 3 or something like that, which was pretty cool. NFL Blitz, that football game, that was pretty.
Yeah.
That was a good game back in the day. It's fun on arcade. You know, and like games like that. But I pretty much just hovered around the Mortal Kombat 2 machine. That's actually what made me get the Sega Saturn, because they have a really, really close port of the arcade on the Saturn. And to be honest with you, like at this point in my life, I'm just thinking about like fucking buying a couple fucking cabinets. How cool that'd be. Of course, it'd take up so much room.
And Sam brought up Gauntlet, Pole Position, Joust, Defender. Was Gauntlet like one of the original multiplayer games?
I think it may have been the first 4-player game.
Yeah, up to 4. The fighting games were 2 people, but I think Gauntlet was like the first 4.
I think so too. I think Golden Axe had 3. I don't know which one was first though. If you remember Golden Axe.
Yeah.
Later came out on Sega. But man, I played many of Pop Mini quarters in the Gauntlet machine up the skating rink whenever I was like freaking 11.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I won a tournament here. Yeah.
Karate Champ.
Or which games was it? Double Dragon and Mario Brothers. Super Mario. The arcade machines.
Nice. Sam bought up Karate Champ, which, if I'm correct, is the first fighting game. It's even before Fighting Street, which is the first Street Fighter. Oh, dude. Skate rink in the 80s, dude. Fucking couple skates only, get your girl, you know, go out there. I remember that there were just some like badass kids, some little smart ass kids, dude, just going backwards 100 miles an hour, like around me and stuff.
That was me.
That was you, dude. Like I was okay and stuff, but like, I was literally the tallest kid, not in my class, but I was the tallest kid in school until 5th grade.
Yeah. I was always winning the races. The only thing I couldn't win was like limbo because too tall.
Yeah. Dude, my tall, lanky ass, whenever I fell, dude, it was murder scene. Legs everywhere, arms everywhere, and stuff like that. So eventually, I don't know why, like I had a harder time with roller skates, and then I started skateboarding after that.
I never got into skateboarding.
Dude, I can't believe the stuff I used to do.
I could ride one, but I never did any of the tricks and stuff, or even attempted. I don't think many were around back then. Not like today.
I remember some friends and I were like built like a quarter pipe. You know, like not even a half pipe where you can go like back and forth, just a quarter. So you just drop it and just go down the street. Oh my god. And then after we built it, like almost like none of us went down it because it was like crazy too big. Oh crap. I think I might go smoke a cigarette and then actually log in. I think I'm ready for the old man.
What do I got? About an hour and 15 minutes left on this stream.
Nice. I'll be right back.
I remember the mongooses. Yeah, my thing's always been games though. From the arcades to the Commodores, Ataris, and then just progress from there. I have no idea. Like ever since Ultima Online, from there I went to EverQuest to here, and then after that it just exploded with MMOs. I can't even remember some of the ones I tried. But MMO has always been my top genre. I've been looking for a Matrix Online emulation server. There's one, but it's not the full game. Then also City of Heroes. And I tried WoW for about 6 months. Didn't like it. Probably because I was too big a fan of EverQuest. Yeah, original Ultima Online was pretty fun. It's the open world PvP, you had no choice. I think it was the first MMO that had graphics anyway. I did play a couple on AOL that were mud based. No, just online. You know what's weird though? As big into gaming as I am, I've never played a single Zelda game. Final Fantasy, I played that out the ass, so, but never a Zelda. I mean, I've seen clips of the games now, but wasn't interested, I guess. Weren't they running about the time as Final Fantasy? That might have been why. Um, I played it off and on. I know when it first released, I tried it, and then I think I came back to it during, I can't even remember the name of the expansion. I know I tried the Panda one just so I could make fun of it. But, Wrath of the Lich King. I never make it more than 6 months in and just give up. The one game I always go back to until recently was EverQuest. That's why I'm so big on waiting for Pantheon and testing Pantheon. Because to me, EverQuest is the best MMO ever. Except for the graphics. I always thought it was a mistake for them to make EverQuest 2. They should have took the money and just completely upgraded EverQuest 1. And I was hyped for EverQuest Next, but I saw what was going to happen to that pretty early on. Yeah, the pre-alpha. So if I ever miss a 6 o'clock stream, that's why. Unless it's something else, but I'll usually give some kind of notice if I'm not going to be at 6 p.m. Like I already have. I'm not sure, but starting this Wednesday and every Wednesday after that for a while, I might not be streaming. I gotta check the time zone. Well, you can still see it. They've got several developer streams out. The very first ones aren't so pretty, but as they progress, the graphics have kept getting better. And I'm hoping it'll be a full release by next year. Hey, boy. Second time lurking that I know of. And yeah, I think I lurked you the same day afterwards. That's not a problem. Yeah, I think the Pantheon YouTube page has all the developer streams on them. They've teamed up with some of the streamers, mostly with COH Carnage. He's done most of the streams. But as soon as the NDA drops, I'll be streaming that from the first minute it drops. So that's going to be my primary game. I won't abandon the Jedi, though. And it wasn't bad. I only had to put in 1,000 to be able to test it early. Unlike Star Citizen, where you can wind up putting a lot more than that.
Hey, now.
I just think it's ridiculous with that $27,000 package.
It's really obscene.
I mean, that is literally pay to win. You get every damn ship almost, but yeah. People try to say it's not.
I mean, I think the stuff that's going to be the most devastating, you know, and it would be easy to say stuff like the Idris and a Javelin and stuff like that. It might be, but I don't know. Like, there's probably enough people like me. Like, I have a Retaliator, which its main function is to like take out like those large capital ships. So I think a lot of stuff is going to revolve around fighters.
Yeah, I might look into it. I think Rifle, was it Rifle saying that they're gonna start allowing you to buy them with in-game money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might look into it when that happens, but I'm sure not gonna do real money to buy ships.
Well, you can put down, you know, like 45 now.
Yeah, for the base.
For the base, get your account and get like the ship or whatever, and then never put any more money into it.
But with their history of not delivering, I'm going to wait until it's actually in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, for example, like if you had an account, like it sounds like Rifleman's got one or whatever. Like he may have like a big enough ship to where we can all be on it. If not, honestly, like I do, like my Carrack was at one point the largest space exploration ship. I don't know if they built a different one around that that's bigger. As far as I know, for example, like the ship is just barely small enough to where it can actually land on a planetary surface, because once the ships are too big, they can't enter like the atmosphere because they'll just break apart from gravity. Forget where I was going with that. Oh, but yeah, but you can have like, you know, just an account. You could still like be on like fucking killer ship.
What does the base account get you? Any kind of ship?
It does, yeah. For like $45, you can get the ship called a Mustang, and it's basically like a little small, sporty ship, I guess. And then they have another one. Man, I'm trying to think of it.
Only reason I'm interested is I want the mining ship.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to pay 150 for it, so I got to wait.
Yeah. Well, what you could do is, you know, like instead of like getting the Mustang, you can get the other ship. And it's called something like the Alexis or something like that, but that's not it. And it's basically like a small cargo ship. Here, let me find it. And then once you put down like the 45 and you have like your ship, like you're in the game, and where they kind of got me, and where I imagine this is where it starts with a lot of people, for like $5 more, you can get like
for just $5 more, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like
how it
for
starts.
Example, like for example, like you'll have like you know, like a certain car, and then but it'll have like different classes and features and stuff. Like you can get like the base model, or you can get like the nicest with the leather seats and the, you know, windows and, you know, all the bells and whistles and stuff like that. And then like I think there's, you know, for like 5 you can get like another step up, and then for like $10 then you can get like kind of like the nicest one that you can still buy in the store. Like they have like the Mustang Delta and the Mustang Alpha. No, the Mustang Alpha is the one that you buy in the beginning. The Mustang Delta and the Gamma are like actually pretty good ships. Like the Mustang, one of the two is actually like built for like war, and the other one is built for racing, because there's going to be like racetracks. Like some of the ships are not even fighter ships; they're strictly like racing ships, super fast and like in like a straight line.
Question I have is, with the basic starter ship, can I start earning money?
Yeah, yeah, because you can like do missions. And again, like I've honestly not played, so they've actually put in a lot more than what I even like know about. Like I know that they just put in mining in, and I want to say before mining they already put in like cargo traveling or whatever, like where basically you can like pick up like, you know, like a package from like one area, like walk it on your ship, put it down, you know, shut the ship door, hop into your pilot seat, shut the cockpit, you know, flip on all the switches, and then take off and like drive it, drop it off somewhere. And you know, like they're slowly putting stuff in, you know, that complements it. Like I would imagine, like mining probably complements that, because I don't know for sure, but I imagine that you mine stuff, and I know that you can put some of the stuff in there, but you need like actual, you know, kind of like a space U-Haul or whatever.
Yeah.
Which
like a haulers in Eve.
yeah, there's a one ship that comes to mind. It's called the Freelancer, and it's basically marketed as a basically like the 18-wheeler of space. You know, you like load it up, you know, shut the door. It's real rugged, it's real durable. It's got some defenses in case you get like, you know, like attacked and stuff like that. But it's basically like a space truck. Which
is it like
cool.
Eve, where they're pretty much slow as well? Slower than the rest, anyway.
I'm not too sure. And again, like the game is going to have like different types of like you know, ships that carry and stuff, and and they literally have like model names, like companies that make it, and then models of like ships and stuff like that. And then within those ships, there's like different classes, like I mentioned, like with the cars and stuff like that. So the Freelancer is going to have like a base model, and then it's also going to have some kind of like, you know, high-end model.
Pretty much going to be like car shopping.
Exactly like car shopping. Yep. In fact.
And for real money too, so it's really like car shopping right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And they've actually made commercials, like in game and stuff like that. Let me find them, and they actually look really fucking good. Tell you what, I'll pull up the Mustang commercial for you.
All right, we'll see you, Sam.
Let me see. Here, I'll put it. I'll just put it in general. And basically, this is an in-game commercial, you know, for people that are just getting started and want to like check out like the ships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's shot from the manufacturer's point of view. So this is supposed to be like a real manufacturer trying to sell you their new car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how you'd watch it on TV. It's really good.
I'm probably going to hate it because I can't get 60 frames at least.
What now?
That I probably won't like it for a while because I can't get a steady 60 frames per second. I don't think it's optimized that well yet, is it?
I think there's something coming soon.
I heard it got better with 3.2 though. The video I watched said he's getting about 20 to 30, but I don't know what kind of computer he has either. That makes a difference. He said it was okay as long as there weren't a lot of people or someone didn't try to load in a huge ship.
What was that again? I'm sorry.
He said it wasn't too bad as long as there weren't too many people around or someone didn't try to bring in one of the huge ships. That's when it started lagging pretty bad.
Yeah. I've been in a couple big ships. They don't have like capital ships in game yet, and maybe the viewer can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the largest ship in the game right now is a Starfarer, which is a really interesting ship. The ship is huge. First off,
Are they going to have anything Star Wars big?
Yes,
They're going to have that size eventually?
Yeah. The biggest ship in game is called a Javelin, and it is literally like a Star Destroyer. It's huge, huge. Yeah. It takes like I think a minimum of like 90 people to pilot it. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be sick.
Like, how much are they selling that for right now?
You can't buy it.
Oh,
they're not selling it. It was released.
It's like a developer ship right now.
Yeah, I think the only way you can get it right now is if you buy a package.
Not even the $27,000 package has it?
It might.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know that they have like the Idris, and the Idris is going to be huge, but it's like, I believe, like a third of the size of like the Javelin. And Idris might be something like a Star Destroyer, and then like, you know, the Javelin might be like the Super Star Destroyer or something like that.
Yeah.
It's enormous. You know, like all the cannons have like you know, like a damage, you know, rating and stuff like that or whatever. And like, I can't imagine, you know, like what type of damage, you know, a shot from like a Javelin, like a full shot from a Javelin would do.
So these big multi-person ships, is there a way to fly them solo? If you had to?
I think so, but you would have to like employ like NPC players.
Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting there's NPCs.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever play Star Wars Old Republic?
Yeah.
You know how you have like your NPC friends
that
go off and do tasks for you and stuff like that. I think it'll be similar to that, I guess. But dude, make no mistakes. If you have a fucking Javelin, dude, you're gonna be the sexiest motherfucker around, and like people are gonna want to be on this ship just to be like, you know what I mean, like stationed on the Javelin. You know, you be a guy that's like going through like space blockades and stuff like that. It would be incredible. The glory could be like really, really neat in a game like that. Fuck, what was I saying? Idris, Javelin.
But those are going to be expensive, especially in-game money.
Sure, and there's no telling how long it would take, you know, your entire guild to save up enough money to get a Javelin.
The other question, whenever they do actually release the full game, is it all going to be wiped and start from scratch?
Yes, but you will have the ships that you purchase with real money. Like, for example.
That's pay to win.
Well, I mean, it's pay to have the game made.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they don't have like a company like EA or, you know, telling them what to do. It's like literally like one guy is at the fucking helm of this fucking game.
Pretty much. Roberts.
Yeah.
But is it kind of easy to make money, or it just depends on what you're doing?
As far as I know, like right now, huge need for you can buy like a few different guns and some armors and like cosmetics and stuff like that. But like again, like I've not played in like probably a year, so I'm not too sure. I've got two flight sticks that are like I put back in the box just because like I've moved since then and haven't moved. Like
What jobs were available when you were doing it, or were there any?
There was no jobs, like pretty much like you could there were certain like satellites and relay stations that would like you would get a mission, then you would have to like go to like another one, and it might be destroy some pirates and come back, or it might be either park your ship in space or land on top of some type of other satellite, hop out, get in, go in, kill some stuff. But there's also like a PvP area, kind of like Rustus. I mean, like there's not PvP zones. Like you can fight anyone at any time,
Yeah.
but there is law in the galaxy. So like if you do that on
It's different than Eve, where you have high sec and low sec.
I've actually never played Eve.
No, okay.
And so you commit a crime, like within like an area that you're noticed like doing the crime or whatever. Like you have like I want to say space like NPCs and stuff like that. Like a version of the Avenger, I believe, has a police like a police layout, and then there's also what was the other police vehicle? The Corsair Blue. There's a Corsair Red, Corsair Blue, Corsair Black.
Almost sounds like Eve. The way it works there is you high sec, high security, low security. The higher security area you're in, if you get attacked, it depends on the response time of the NPCs to come and blow you up. So the higher the security, if you're going to PvP someone, you run a high risk of dying from the NPCs.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But it went from high sec to low sec to null sec to no security at all. And it worked pretty well. If you didn't want to PvP, you just stayed in the high sec, you're pretty safe. You still get griefed, but griefing's going to happen everywhere.
Like whenever like I stopped playing like a year ago, they had just brought in like a new type of like asteroid that has like a little what's the word? Like businesses, like Mos Eisley type cantinas and stuff like that, real shady types. It's supposed to be like a smuggler, bounty hunter, like a more of a lawless place. That is actually like a starting point or whatever. That like if you commit crimes and stuff like that, instead of spawning at the good place, which I can't think of the name, but it's a nice space station above this huge, beautiful planet called Crusader. Yeah, so like if you do crimes and you end up getting like caught or killed or whatever, then you like spawn in.
What about if you have your ship destroyed in a PvP? Is there any kind of insurance?
There is.
Okay.
Right now, like if your ship is destroyed, then you can just get it back, no problem. Like once live happens, then you will have to insure your ship just like you would a car. And similar to like Galaxies, except for like I guess there's probably not decay because your ship just I guess it I mean if it's blown up and you have no insurance, then you lose it.
Yeah.
That's why it's a big deal with a lot of these ships that people are buying with their real money. Like whenever they release them, like you'll see that they'll have like a lifetime insurance on them and stuff like that. So you never have to worry about your ship ever getting blown up.
That part I can agree with.
Hell yeah. Dude, I would, yeah, because my character's 350 and the Retaliator, I believe, is 150 or 2 or something like that.
So all the people who spent money, they're going to keep the ships, but money and other items is wiped. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. The only thing not wiped are ships they bought for money.
Right. So like in the beginning, like if you have a Mustang, then you're gonna start with a Mustang and
Yeah.
start doing missions and stuff like that. Obviously, like for example, if you know, like let's just say the game went fucking like live like tomorrow, you know what I mean? Like it would be like me, you, Rifleman, we'd, you know, peer pressure the other guy that's in here into buying it and stuff like that. And then like we could all do our own thing, or maybe we all hop on my space exploration thing, go to planets, land, fucking, you know, and do our own thing, or you know, it's really supposed to be kind of like limitless of what you can fucking do and what you can't do and stuff like that.
Yeah, as long as there's a way to get the ships in game, I'll try it. 'Cause on Eve, they've got a way you can buy game time in game,
Yeah.
like 1 month of game time. I did it in 3 weeks from mining only. I mean, it was constant mining. I'll put the time in to do it. It's just there's got to be an option for it first.
Yeah.
But what I did was, if I was playing a game like this, I'd have it on the other screen and just mine while I'm doing this. So it's probably mining 12, 16 hours a day.
No way they made a commercial for my Carrack.
Yeah, once they put in the buying ships in game option, let me know. Or a rifle might know before you will. I think he's
Actually,
still active.
probably like 3 or 4 times a year they do something called their free fly week.
Yeah, but do you keep the ships? I know where that's going, but do you get to keep them?
Let me finish the story, and then I'll let you ask that same question at the end. You'll free fly week. The last time that like I was around doing it, like they gave people 3 free ships, and if we did not have the ships, like for example, like 2 of them I didn't have, then they let me fly them also. But the ships, like you might get like one of them might be the Mustang, but then you'll get like a $200 like Saber fighter, and you'll get like a $200 like constellation, like a Killa or something like that.
Was it random?
No, like it'll be the same thing for everybody, so everyone will kind of have like the same. Well, like all the newbies will kind of have like the same ship or whatever, and then you'll get in game, and then you'll be like, "Holy shit! Look at fucking Mastodon's Retaliator. That bitch looks fucking sexy." You know what I mean? You're like, dude, let me walk around it. I'll fucking like drop down the little door, take you on a tour and stuff like that. Or they might have like the Starfare. Oh, dude, I forgot the story about the Starfare. Starfare, dude, is a fucking capital ship refueler. The Starfare goes to stars and pulls in the fucking like solar energy and like all the radiation energy and like all that kind of stuff. Like starts like draining stars and stuff like that. Kind of
like gas mining.
I guess, I don't know. And then like fills up its like power cores or whatever, and then it like links up with the like an Idris or like a Javelin or one of the other like big capital ships, and it like refuels them and stuff like that.
That's a moneymaker.
Cool. Oh yeah, dude.
But yeah, on that free ride week, do you get to keep the ships?
For the week, yeah.
Okay.
No, like they would not like. Oh, it's free fly week. It's not like we're giving everyone away $600 and stuff a week.
Well, they've got the money to do it by now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why it's surprising they keep finding ways to suck more money out of people. They don't need it by now. They're almost at 200 million.
Yeah, they're putting a bunch of money into it for sure. But there's so many like ways that the game could be so much fun. Like even like with the Starfare and stuff like that. Like like let's say that you're in like a big clan, you've got a Starfare, you know what I mean? Like, and your job is to like go and get some fuel and like fuel this thing because it's about to be attacked, or you guys are about to make a PvP run or something like that.
What's going to be interesting is I don't get into it much, but the roleplay aspects should be huge.
You'll have possibly like like your enemy clan that's going to be like possibly watching for this. They're going to send fighters out, maybe a spy, like a real fast like racing ship to look over and just like to make sure like you're not doing anything like that. Maybe he sees you, maybe he calls in a couple sabers, you're in trouble, you're asking for help now, you're flying this slow fucking Starfarer and stuff like that.
Oh, PvP. In Eve, you have to scroll way the hell out just so you can plan everything out, but can you be pretty close when you're PvPing?
Be in first person. Like you can be in the cockpit, like looking at like dials and stuff, and like your missile count. Like
you can do it in first person even there, but is it effective? Is there an option to scroll way the hell out?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
PvP combat is sometimes boring to watch because all it is a huge map and you're just seeing dots. Be effective anyway. You can do it closer. It's just easier if you can see the entire field.
I mean, like if you were.
But like that's mass PvP. Sorry, single PvP.
Yeah, like if you were flying the plane, or if you were at the helm of like one of the big ships or something like that, I can imagine you could scroll back. But like, for example, if you're in charge of rear cannon A, like you might want to be in first person, so you have like crosshairs and like fighters are flying in behind you. Sheepdog's yelling at you because you're getting, missing shots or something and taking hits or whatever. He's calling for who, so and so to, take the power for all shields, put them, at the reverse, area instead of all around the shield. Concentrate all shields on rear, type thing.
Yeah, so as soon as that drops, I'll probably look into getting it.
Macedon, why have we not hit light speed yet? Why are they still fucking, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Should be cool. Unless it all turns into vaporware.
Always still a possibility.
Chris Roberts just cuts the cord and says, alright, I'm out. Fuck it. I'll sell it to EA. Everyone's like, no!
The problem is, the longer it goes, the more people start thinking it.
Yeah. But they are doing stuff like...
Yeah, they're still putting things out.
Adding mining into the game. Yeah, I think my ship's supposed to come next year. I have the Retaliator now, but the Carrick's not in game yet.
Well, by next year, you should be able to buy ships in game, right? At least. The way Rifle talked, it sounded like it wasn't too far away. And I think I'm going to make this the last mission for this stream. Take a break and then come back for the 6 p.m.
Oh, it's just a fan-made commercial. Did you have a chance to watch that
Not yet.
Mustang commercial yet? Yeah, it's really good. Fuck, I need to log into Galaxies. I'm sitting here for hours. I need a new drink. Fuck.
I might just go back to Dantooine too. I'm kind of tired of having to keep moving. Especially since I have to wait for the animation to stop before he'll move. Yeah, I might do Dantooine when I come back. Alright, so yeah, that'll be the last mission for this stream. Should be back in about 2.5 hours, but we'll still head to the cantina first. I used to be at 13 million credits, but I've had to buy some lightsaber resources. They're not cheap. Still got a couple more I gotta find. But I had another travel ticket, but not. Oh, yeah, I do. And the shuttle already left. Okay.
see. Alright, no white dot.